Hello, Matthew Williams here with an echo. Hang on, right, echo gone. Little video. See this place? This is Magor Services. And that's a nasty little crack on my windscreen. Driving Nissan Micra, and I'm pointing my hand at the garage, which is where I was sitting on the bonnet of my car waiting for police to come and have a chat with me, because they'd been following me all the way from RAF Rudloe Manor in Bath, and they'd followed me down the motorway, and they'd come all the way past Bristol, all the way across the bridge, and when I slowed down, they slowed down. When I sped up, they sped up, and they kept in the distance, but there they were, and they were following me and following me and following me. And when we got as far as this service is, I pulled around the roundabout, came in, drove down, and apparently these police officers, so they told me, they said they just drove in and saw that I didn't have my safety belt on. So I was sitting by this point, I'd driven down here with them following me at a distance. They hadn't even entered this slip road, okay? So I'd driven up here, parked on the left-hand side, got out, sat on the bonnet of my car with my arms folded, waiting for them. I thought, well, what's it going to be then, boys? What are you going to say to me or do to me now, you fucking cunts? Yes? And you know what they did? They said, you didn't have your safety belt on. I said, yes, I did. They said, no, you didn't. Oh, this is, by the way, this is a sun dog. So whilst you're looking at the lovely sun dog to make you feel better about the story I'm just about to tell you, you can look at this lovely sun dog. That's not the sun. That's a reflection of the sun in ice crystals called a sun dog. Anyway, so these motherfucking pricks who masquerade calling themselves the law came up to me and they said, yes, you didn't have your safety belt on. And I said, really? Well, that's bollocks. And what's your name? I said, you know my name because you've been following me for fucking hours. Yeah, well, an hour. And they were like, if you don't give us your name, we'll have to arrest you. I said, well, you fucking arrest me then, because you know exactly who I fucking am, you cunts. So they fucking arrested me, took me to Newport Police Station. And I was, they were like, what's your name? And I said, I want to fucking tell you that these cunts have been following me all the way from fucking Bath. So I told my story, and he was like, no, I don't know what you're on about. And I'm like, right, well, fuck you then, we'll take you to court. So I got this piece of video footage as evidence to say, look, they couldn't see me from where they said they saw me. Do you know what the cunts did? They came to court and they said they saw me somewhere completely different. That's where they saw that I didn't have my safety belt on. And I drove right in front of them when they were at a roundabout. And I drove right in front so they had a clear view and they could see that I wasn't wearing a safety belt. And both of them in the car saw that that was true. So that's why they pulled me over. So none of the truth about actually following me all the way from Bath, which was in England, following me across the Severn Bridge, across a toll bridge, yeah, into Wales, yeah. None of that happened, okay? But guess what? I took it to court, yeah, and magistrates just went, no, fucking bollocks, they saw you somewhere completely different, because I brought this video evidence in, and then they said no, so I appealed it, and I took it to Crown Court, and I said, these police officers are lying, look at the video evidence, you can see that there was no way they could see that I had a safety belt on, and they're lying about where they said they were. They followed me from Bath. I'm a journalist doing stuff into a military base, and because I'm doing stuff on this military base, these guys have fucking been sent out to fuck me over. And respectfully, they are lying to you, And you know what the court judge said to me? Proper judge, proper big Crown Court. He said, why would they lie? And I said, you expect me to have to give you a reason why they would lie? As if it isn't patently obvious. I don't mean to be facetious, but I think they would lie because they want to screw me over, which is exactly what they're getting to do. I said, do you think that for a safety belt, which would be a tiny little fine, and maybe points on my license, yeah? Do you think for a safety belt, I'm going to allow myself to be arrested, taken to a police station, go to magistrates court, fight it all the way to the Crown Court? Do you think I'm going to do that over a safety belt if I wasn't telling the truth? And he said, well, I've got no reason to believe that they were lying, so you can have a year's ban. So he banned me for driving for 1 year because of a safety belt. Yes. So when these people tell you, free man on the land, you can't arrest me because I'm a free man. I can do anything I want. I can owe debts. I can do this. I can do that. The police can't touch me because I'm a free man and I don't have a name. Really? 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 They'll do anything the fuck they want. Trust me. Look, that's when I had hair. Would you trust a man that looked like that, holding his crotch? But anyway, that's my story. That's how I lost my license for a year because of a safety belt, which I was wearing. Yeah. Because the police wanted to fuck me over. So that's a little salutary tale there about don't fuck with the police, because they will have you. They will have you. And, you know, if you've got nothing to lose, then fuck them. But, you know, you can't tell them what they can do or not, because they'll just lie. And I've had experiences of this more than once. That's just one. Thank you very much.